Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Dragon Valley Adventures. I'm Llandros, and I don't know what he's doing. I really don't. I know he has to go turn something in, so we're going to deliver this relic. I believe we just got finished with the hot springs, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I think that's what we were just doing. Now, for some reason, we're just lagging everything. I just shut everything down and brought it back up, because I've been having this really weird thing where they just are very slow. They'll just move a couple of feet and then they freeze. So I'm hoping that this thing will just kind of settle itself down. It normally takes a couple of minutes until it actually does. I don't know why it just seems to do that, but hopefully it will. If it doesn't, I have a little trick I can actually go and do, which makes some differences as well too. Alright, now this guy is hungry, but we got plenty of time in this country this time, so it's pretty good. I was kind of thinking he was about actually almost over with his time, but he's okay. Alright, you go ahead, turn in this thing, and then see what we get. Hopefully it's going to be something good. I think this is all you have to do. We should be finished with everything. Yep, 2,000 simoleons for that. Let's go ahead and head on home. It says, haha, the demonic crag of a rock is finally destroyed, smashed to smithereens, and it is I that stand before it victorious. Well, you did the work, but it was really me pulling the strings in the background. You did me a great service destroying the rock. I hope this reward more than justifies your efforts. Okay, ancient coins, 2,000 ancient coins. Okay. Yeah, once you actually get all your visa points, they just start substituting it with ancient coins, which is why if you watched my original World Adventures LP, it got to be a joke. It was like every time you turn around, it's like, okay, more ancient coins. Just what we needed. So, yeah, that's what happens. I thought he ate something, but he didn't. He's not going to. We're going to actually pull the dragons out because, you know, we got them. Might as well use them, right? Anything? Yeah, sometimes you got to look a couple times. Alright, we're going to talk to him about logic, and then you're going to go ahead and look again. May have to look a few times. Sometimes if you've actually gotten all the adventures, you'll be done. And then sometimes it's like they'll have a couple of adventures without showing up, but it takes a while, and then they'll eventually pop in there. It just kind of, if you run through them and you go them all really, really fast, it's like it just doesn't load up, and I don't know, something weird about it. Alright, buddy, come on. Let's go ahead and do this. Check for adventures again. Now, this should have taken care of everything for you. I love those dragons. I don't use them anywhere really now except for Dragon Valley for this LP, just because, yeah, they're great, they're fun, but they are kind of they're a cheat. So it really is. But I figure, you know, that's what this whole thing was for, and they came with this LP. You might as or this town, so you might as well use it and take advantage of it. All right, put him away, and let's do this one more time, because you were killing me on time. Do not drop him on the ground. Sometimes he will. He better not. Come on, Harrison, don't do it. Let's see, buy something worth at least 1,000. Well, we might. Yes, you did. You awful man. Okay, you got to go. Well, we're going to talk to him again. Why not? Anything? No. Don't tell me the board is broken, because, you know, sometimes that does happen, and when it does, it's not fun. Alright, you're going to go ahead and put him back in your inventory. And then we're going to go check for adventures again. Hopefully we'll come up with something. If not, we'll go off and do something else for the day. Looking at what he's got, martial arts, he should be... Oh, no, he's not that far up. Alright, so we could actually go and practice that if we really had to. And I wouldn't mind, but still. I kind of wanted to get something locked in. Like I said, sometimes you just have to do this over and over. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, I hate that. And this is a glitch they've had this for years apparently. And I hate it, but you know, you just wait long enough, go do something else, and you'll be fine. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, fine. Last thing I'm gonna do. Let's go ahead and run through those. And then we'll just call it a day and go over to, let's see, we'll just probably go over to the Martial Arts Academy. Can you actually click over there? No. Alright, well, looks like we're not going to get an adventure today. That's fine. Just gives us some reason to go practice martial arts. Now, there's really not any true tombs that you can go do without an adventure here. I mean, there's some that you could do, but for the most part, you're really going to need to have the adventure so you can... to get all the keystones and everything that you need. So there's really not much I can do without it. I wanted to look and see how many more we got to do, because I don't think there's a whole lot left. Let's see, we hit level 3, So we're good there. We need another zodiac animal. Chinese tombs, we need 3 more. Okay, that's unfortunate. And vases, we only need 1 more. Okay. Other than that, it's just like the Dropa stones, which I don't think we've gotten yet. And that would be about it. Everything else, I just kind of, I mean, if we get it, great. But, you know, I don't even really care about the Dropa stones, although they are worth a lot of money if you wanted to sell them. But I like to get the collections that are there before I move on. I definitely want to actually get the symbols. That's, to me, that's kind of like the biggest thing. You want to make sure you get all 9 of those, so you know that you've gone through all 9 of the tombs. And then other than that, it's okay. Alright, now you can do a couple of things. You can go out here and do the board breaker if you want, or you can do what I'm going to go do. And I'm going to go ahead and have this little charming introduction with this lady, whoever she is. It is Lu Yao. And the best thing I have found is go ahead and do sparring with these people. It builds your relationship and it builds the martial arts skill pretty quick. That and breaking boards. So, alright, we're going to go ahead and do this a couple of times. 2 or 3 times until either she's worn out or he is. And then if I had, oh, I wish I had a massage table, or not a massage table, a sauna. If I had one of those over here, we could actually work out all day long. But we don't have one. And that's alright. We'll find something else to do. Maybe he needs to go fishing or do something else because, you know, if you can't get the adventure, you just take off and do other things. And of course, if an adventure pops up, he'll get a phone call and we'll get one automatically that way, which is okay too. I can deal with that. Now we need to go ahead. I think he can start. If I'm not mistaken, he can. Let's see, Coliseum. Oh, yes we can. Okay. We need to do this instead. We need to go ahead and start asking over for the next tournament contender. So we're going to do that instead of actually messing with her all day. This is one thing that you're going to need to do before you get to a certain adventure here. You're going to have to be a level grandmaster of the martial arts. So your best bet is, if you got this downtime like we have right here, you just start calling these people and sparring with them and getting the experience, because otherwise you'll spend an entire trip trying to get this thing done, waiting, because you'll be stuck. You can't go any further in the tomb unless you've gotten this done. And I think you've got to get to level 5, and I believe it takes like 5 victories for each level, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So I believe you're looking at around 25 fights. I'm not sure. I can't really remember. I may be completely wrong on that. I'm just telling you from memory. It just seems like it goes forever, but it's really not. Again, it will help you with your martial arts skills. So if you haven't maxed out, that's great. It's a great time to do it. If you have maxed out, then it's just kind of tedious because you're sitting there waiting on it and not getting anything for it. I mean, yeah, you're working on athletic too, but all right. So we lost. That's okay. We wanted to lose because we're just gonna keep getting better and better. Oh, listen to her griping. And I know pretty much. Okay, who is this? Maya Wang. I know who she is. All right, so she'll walk right over here, and that's fine. We're gonna go ahead while we're waiting on her, and let's just go use the bathroom real quick. Couple other things you can do while you're waiting. If you are doing this and not getting an adventure, you can come over and work on your logic skill. You can work on if you're trying to do like the chess championship and all that, you can do those. You can do the athletics. You can look at this. I believe you can watch the cooking channel. I mean, there are some things you can do as far as skill-wise that you can take back to your other home world. But for the most part, I try to actually stay on task with what I'm trying to get done, which, you know, like for this is just finishing up adventures. But we'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, is she coming yet? Might as well take a shower while you're waiting. You're just going to get dirty again, but that's okay. It just kind of gives you something to do while you're waiting. And yeah, she normally comes and they'll stand right here if they actually show up. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And there is a trick. If you know where they live, you can go to their house and then call again, and then they'll be right there, so it's not too bad. Alright, is she coming? No, she's not. No, not at all. Okay, wait, there she is. I think that's her. It should be her. Yes, hello, Maya. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we are going to do our friendly introduction. You don't have to do the charming one this time. Friendly introduction is really quick and easy. And then we'll go ahead and challenge her to that sparring match. Now, she's actually with somebody. She's got a husband or a boyfriend. A husband. So she doesn't need to do that. She doesn't need to be flirty or attracted to him. Alright, so hopefully he'll do well. I don't remember what level this is compared to him. I'm thinking that she's higher than him. But like I said, this is a great way if you're trying to level up the skill. Do this or breaking boards. Breaking boards is actually something good too, because you can actually break space rocks and eventually you'll get your Tiberium and then you'll be rich. So it's entirely up to you how you want to do it. But I find this to be the best thing just because, like I said, I want to get the Grandmaster Championship. Also, another really good advantage to being the Grandmaster of... Oh, you got us. The advantage is anytime another sim spars with you, they increase their skill a lot faster. So if you have like kids or a spouse that you're trying to teach the martial arts, if he's a Grandmaster, he'll teach them really quickly. So it's a nice little advantage. I like to do it, and like in my personal game, Brandon is actually already, he's mastered it, he's a Grandmaster, and so when he has his clone, which will come eventually, they'll be sparring together, and he's going to learn, the clone's going to learn very quickly. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my personal game video with them talking all about that. So I'll try not to do that, because you guys may not be watching it. Anyway, like I said, it's a good thing to do. It's a nice thing to have, and to end up going into the Dragon's Cave, you're going to have to do it anyway. So you know, you might as well just go ahead and get started now while you got this time. And typically the adventures won't respawn for a while, so you have to wait the whole day. All right, we got her. Did we win? All right, well, we got that one. Okay, let's go ahead and call another sim, and let's do it again. And I don't know how he's doing on everything else. He's probably doing pretty good on needs. Oh, yeah, he's fine. All right, who's coming? We're going to bring the whole town out here. Come on. Okay. Ling Yat Sen. All right, come on down. Let's get you taken care of, too. Now, we could go ahead and just play against her while we're waiting. It gives us something to do, and we're learning something while we're doing it. It's all about trying to take advantage of what time you got. And who is this guy? Is that him? No, that's Balui. He's paparazzi? That's too funny. How did he turn into paparazzi? It's too bad. That's awful. Okay. Anyway, this whoever this is should be showing up. But like you say, you can actually come over here. You can do this. You can, if you bring some books with you, which I don't think he did. I don't think I actually was smart and brought books. He does have this multi-tab that we could work on. But you could bring books and you could actually have him reading things as well. It's just your, you know, it's all up to you, whatever you want to do. Is that him? No, that's Wi-Fi. So he should be coming, I would hope. This is a thing, it takes a while. You can have them come to the base camp, but they got to go up all those stairs, and that gets annoying after a while. This is probably one of the better places to come to, because typically they all tend to show up here anyway. I think that's him, isn't it? Yeah, that's him. Alright, go ahead and stop, and then you're going to go over here and do a friendly introduction to this guy. And we're wearing the same belt, so that's good. So we'll get this, get a couple of them done. I don't know how many times he's done this. If this it may actually be the first time. Who knows? I'm glad you could just walk through that old man. That was pretty cool. Do it again. Walk right through him. Ah, stop. All right, do your friendly introduction if you're not going to do it. All right. And the poor guy's hungry. All right, challenge him. You're standing in our way, buddy. Alpi stands in our way. We can't fight. They'll go find a better place. Okay, normally they go actually out here to the outside, but that's okay. You can go inside too. There you go. And we'll get another skill point. I think you actually learn the skill a lot faster when you're sparring. At least that's what I've noticed. My Sims always level up quicker when they spar, but if you sit there and just do the training dummy and all that, man, it takes forever. So it's just, maybe I'm wrong. It may be the exact amount of time, but it just seems like it to me. So it works for me. I'm going to go with it. Whether it's true or not, I'm going to believe it. Okay. So we'll keep doing this until we get a couple of levels. Once we find out what his first level is, if he's actually, hasn't done this yet, then I'll know how much time we got to put into this. Looking at his time in the town, we got, wow, we're only day 5 of 11. Yeah, we got time to do it. So if you want to do World Adventures and just spread it out and do this, you can, and it's easy. But like I said, I kind of get on a roll. I want to get one country done. I kind of get goal driven that I got to get this over with and go on. Oh no, he won. Well, then do it again. Spar with him again. But we went up. So we actually advanced and he didn't. So try it again. And that's the thing. If he actually beats you, you still have him right there. You just go ahead, turn around, and you go again. So don't let him go. Otherwise, you got to wait for them to go all the way home and then call them and then come back. It takes forever. So I never let them go. Uh-oh. These two are married. I don't know what they're doing. And they're upset with each other. Poor guy's hungry. Well, if you just lose, buddy, I'll let you go eat. Otherwise, I'm going to keep you here for a while. So, oh, and the more times you spar, if you get 75 ranking, if you spar 75 times, you'll have a better chance of defeating anybody in a sparring match, and that includes mummies. So you will have a much higher risk, a higher rate of possibility of actually defeating the mummy. So I tend to do it as much as I can. Usually I'll walk around and every time I go see somebody, I'll just spar with them just because I want to get my 75 out of the way. So, and then when you're back at home and you have nothing else to do, then you can do the board breaking because you won't see that many people to spar with. Alright, so we got him, and let's go ahead and alright, let's go ahead and call somebody else over. See if we can get somebody else to come in and at least get 3 of them today. Okay, so we got him here. We got a new belt, that's fine. And we've got plenty of energy. Let's see, who are we going to go with? Sun Yong Hung. Okay, let's come on down. And you might as well, let's see, go ahead. I'm going to have you go outside this time and have you stargaze or search the galaxy for a little bit. And I'll wait on this next person to show up because you can't really do that in the sun in the daytime because he sits there and gets all upset because he's getting blinded by the sun, which I don't blame him. I would be too. But you got to be careful. I don't want to bring down a meteor or anything. I don't think I've ever seen a meteor here in China. I really don't. I don't think I've ever seen it happen. Not saying that it doesn't, because it happened to me at university, and it killed the poor guy. And what was sad there is that you can't bring him back, because university doesn't have a graveyard. So you can't go back and find the tombstone or anything. It's like, once they're dead, they're dead. And it was really awful, because he was one of our friends. But, you live and learn. You can't really do anything about it. I saw it coming, and I couldn't get anybody else out of the way. I could get my guy out of the way, that was it. So... yeah, the first time the meteor came and got, I was playing a game in Riverview and it came down. I was in the hospital working and it killed our best friend and it killed the guy that was working with us. And we were all coming out of the building and it showed him. It showed our best friend, it showed me, and it showed the other guy. And mine was the only one who lived out of the bunch. I was like, thank goodness, because if it would have killed him, I didn't have anybody else. That was it. I was playing one sim at the time. I was like, I would have been in trouble. I had to actually start over, and I didn't want to do that. I think this is our guy or our lady. I don't really know if it is. Yep, that's her. All right, you go ahead and challenge her real quick, and let's get this woman. And yeah, it's getting late. I don't know if we can do this for too many more times. I think we do it this time. Maybe that's it. And people are getting tired. Where are you going? Okay, fine. Anyway, we'll actually get this, and like I said, I don't know how many times it takes to do this, but we'll just keep going. And the nice thing is you definitely want to have your charisma started because you'll build your charisma skill up while you're sparring. But see, he's already mastered it, and this is just going to help him continue to master some of the little challenges, the more advanced parts of it. And so then that will help him or give him a huge advantage. And I really want him to have that advantage when he goes home and he can meet some more people in the town. Because I don't think he knows that many people in Dragon Valley. I really don't. I think he's pretty much, well, he knows these guys, but he doesn't really know them very well. Yeah, he does. Okay, I'm sorry, I lied. I just didn't think he did. How did he get to meet? Did we do the brain enhancing machine? Is that what I did? Probably, because I don't remember meeting all these people. I really don't. And I don't know the Dragon Valley people at all. To me, they are just like the most They're probably my least played Sims as far as town people. Well, Aurora Skies, I don't know those people this much either. So I know my family from Aurora Skies. I don't know the rest of the families, but that's because I actually had a big family and then just kind of got stuck. All right, did we win? All right. Okay, look at that. Now, here we go. We have actually only made it up to rank of 1. We got to get to rank of 5. Now, I think we just did, what, 3 people? So maybe it's just 3. I don't know for sure, but I think we did 3, maybe 4. Now, can we try to get somebody else? I don't think we can. We can try it, but I doubt they'll come. So let's go ahead and let's call a sim. Let's invite over the next one. I'm not sure if it will or not, but we can give it a shot. And if it does, great. If it doesn't, oh well. Okay, what do we got? He needs to have actually a little bit of work. Okay. Yes, wipe high. Come on, you old man. I know where you live. Yeah, it is too late. But, that's okay. We'll go ahead and take care of our needs then. All right, go ahead and use this. You might as well unclog it. Do you have a handiness skill at all? Not really. No, you don't. So maybe you'll learn something. All right, so you go ahead and do that, and then we'll get you to take care of this, which is definitely in necessary or need of that. And then I'm gonna have you go ahead and talk to him about logic. Let's see, what else can I do while I'm actually over here? I don't want to do anything athletic because I want to keep him to where he can spar all the time, so I don't want to mess with that. Yeah, he could do the chess and all that, but that's really not gonna. That's gonna be. I think we've already got quite a bit of logic because we keep talking to that dragon, and that's okay. Let's see, do we have logic mastered? No. We're getting up there though. We can meditate. That would be good. If you meditate, you can actually get your Zen focus a lot faster, and you're going to need that more when you get to China. So that's probably another good thing you can do. Go ahead and jump in here in the shower. Yeah, I'm holding off on the breaking boards and all that because we won't really need that so much. All right, you're going to go out here and you are going to go ahead and put him back in the inventory, and then I'm going to let you meditate. Go ahead, buddy. Do what you got to do. And now we got the 24-hour moodlet, which is weird. Sometimes you get the 6 hours, sometimes you get the 24-hour. Don't really know why. I really don't. There's probably a really simple reason, and I just have not played around with it long enough to know. But that's okay. I will take it. I like the 24-hour one because I know we don't have to do anything until tomorrow at 2 o'clock. We should be fine on food and on energy, I believe. All right, so you're here. I'm going to go ahead and speed him up to level 3 or speed 3 because okay, we do want to actually do this, and that's worth 1250. What's that worth? 1,700. Man. All right, so this is going to have to go because we're going to beat somebody eventually. Now I like to do this and just kind of work on the hours. It can take you forever. It really can, but it is a skill that or something like I said, you want to be able to do. I never really get to that point before I go to Egypt, so it's supposed to be, I think, 150 hours. And let me tell you, it takes forever to get there. But, if you're playing like a long-term game where you're going to have this sim alive for a long time, it's not a bad thing to do. That way you can actually be anywhere you want and you can do this meditation thing pretty quickly. It's never that quick. It's quick, but it's not like super, super quick. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and have him come on back to... Actually, I'm not. He's actually ready to go, so stop. I want you to stop that, and I want you to go ahead and go to the bathroom, and you're going to call this guy over again, and let's see, invite him over. Alright, so we're pretty good. And like I said, that's why if you've got that downtime and you don't have to sleep, take advantage of it, get something done, and even if it's just like a few hours here and there, it adds up. Over time, you will get your 150 hours. And I try to do as much as I can, but I don't always remember to. Okay. You come on over here and practice chess. That gives you something else to do. Yes. Hopefully he'll come on over, and we don't have to wait too long. But he is an elder, so it takes him a while. Although I think that's his wife right there, so he shouldn't be too far behind. Typically they follow each other. That's what I normally see in my game. So if there's one, here comes another. Oh, here he is. He's right here. Man. Okay. Go over here to Alpi. Let's go ahead and greet him real quick. Do a hilarious greet. Why not? And this old man, he's going to probably he's going to mop the floor with us, probably. What is it? Is that an opportunity? No. I don't know what that was. I really don't. It didn't give us anything. Would have been nice if it was the opportunity. We could go over there and check for one in just a minute, which is what I'm going to do because the day has changed. But since we got this guy here, we'll just get this taken care of before. And then we'll go get an opportunity. Would you please? Just stop it. All right, go ahead and do this. Was it Alpi or Ypi? Wait a minute. Seriously? Did I get the wrong person? It's not her. Is it the guy upstairs? I might have gotten the wrong person. Not you. Not you. It might be you. Go do a friendly introduction with this guy, because it may be him instead. It may be. I was thinking it was Al, but now I'm just kind of thinking maybe it was Ypi. Alright, talk to this guy and let's get this thing done. He is smelly as can be. The whole family stinks. And alright. There you go. Yep, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I should have known better. Don't say anything, old man. You smell worse than him. You're walking around with that little southern gentleman walk. Okay, go ahead and get this one done. Then we're going to go back and we're going to get a new adventure. Hopefully something will have spawned. And if not, guess what we're going to be doing for the day? I guess this will be it. Because I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to just lose my time. Now, what happened to our moodlet with our dragon? I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. It was there for a while, but that's okay. Oh, I guess it starts at 24 hours and then it just, starts declining. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay, well, tourist, get out of our way. Don't mess with us. And hopefully he'll win this one because we definitely want to get this. And then what is this one? Win 5 in a row? All right, how many have we done? None yet. None of them at all. But it gives us a lot of points, and that's pretty good. And he needs them. Yeah, he's got long distance friend and prepared traveler. Those are the two biggest ones you need. There's a couple other ones I really want him to get too. With dragons, I don't really care so much about like the steel bladder and all that because we can take care of that so quickly. Although I still will get it for him eventually if I get the points. World Adventures, I always get tons of lifetime reward points just because you're constantly going and getting all these different things that pop up. And you just have more opportunities to earn points. Are we done? There you go. Alright, you're going to head on back. Let's get you out to the house or to the base camp. Get a new adventure locked in. Hopefully something will show up. At least I hope it does. I'm going to actually get over there before he does, so I can actually tell him what I want him to try to come and do. Alright, I want you to come over here and check for adventures. And let's see if you come up with anything. I hope he does. Because I'd hate to be over here and have this thing stuck or have it broken. That would not be good. I don't care about whatever that's happening. Just break it up. So let's go ahead and get this thing done. And see if we get something good. I'm trying to think what would be the next adventure, to be perfectly honest with you. I know about the Dragon's Cave, or the second part of the Dragon's Maw. And other than that, I think we did... Well, I know there's a couple we've missed, but I don't know what it is. I can't really think of it offhand. But then again, I'm playing different versions of World Adventures in different LPs. So I'm not quite sure which ones have been done in which and which ones haven't. Anything? Oh, please do not be broken. Alright, fine. You want to be broken? Be broken. There we go. Assisting an elder. Deliver 3... Okay, I'm sorry. My elderly grandfather lives on the other side of China, despite his roots here in Shangxin-La. He longs to see a relic from Shangxin-La. My family is wealthy and will pay handsomely for Sims who deliver 3 ancient or older Chinese relics to Ho Sung Kim. So we got to go do this. I think he's got some. Yep, he's got them all. Alright, let's run over there and get this thing taken care of. Like I said, no, we don't have to worry about visa points or anything like that. But that's alright. We can actually see if this will lead to an adventure. I hope it does. It may not. He's not going too far, though. He's going to that house up there. No, that's ours. That's our base camp. He's going to one of these little houses in the gully, which takes him forever. But he can do what he wants to do. I could be collecting all this stuff that's actually around here, and I never really do. I don't think I've ever lived in any of these houses down over here. I always typically go to the ones that are actually open. I could kick some people out and move into their houses, which is probably what I should do, because I like their houses better than the empty ones that we have here. But I never do it. Alright. Tell me this is going to give me something that I need. Because I really haven't... Let's see. Another favor for an elder. My grandfather loves the pieces you found for him, but now he wants you to speak to Xing Hong to obtain an item loaned to Xing Hong long ago. If you do this, my grandfather has a great surprise for you. Alright, well, let's go do it. I'm not sure what it is, but what could the surprise be? No telling. I don't know where he's got to go either. Okay, he's going up here to the houses, so that's not too far. He won't have to travel much. Sometimes, if you never know where they got to go. So I don't remember this adventure, to be perfectly honest with you. I think I've done most all of them, but this one just doesn't sound familiar. Then again, it may be once I actually see it. I just, for some reason, normally I don't read them. That's why, because I read them the first time I played them, but now I don't really read them anymore. So it may be just something very simple. Are you gonna? You horrible man. You are horrible. Alright, go ahead. Be charming. Do what you gotta do. And you know what? We're gonna spar with the guy too. Oh wait. Challenge him to a ranked sparring match. He must be the next guy. And then that way we'll at least get that covered. So anytime you see that, just take advantage of it. While you got him, do it. So, alright. And let's see if that bumped up. Yep, we're already friends. I love that. You basically just talk to him and you're friends. Okay, when you're done, then you should be able to convince him. Unless we got to fight again. Which, we may have to. I don't know. You never can tell. Alright. And he's actually getting pretty good on his next skill level point. So, I'm surprised. It didn't take long. But also, if you're doing this over at the Martial Arts Academy, you learn the skill faster. So that's why if you want to learn martial arts, come over here and do it. Yeah, you can do it at your home world. It's fine. But you do it faster here on the lot. And also over at the Scholars Garden, I think you learn faster there too. I may be wrong, but I think I read that somewhere, and I think I've noticed it too. So I just tend to just believe it, so I come and do it. Alright, that's just me. Alright, finish this thing up, buddy, and I hope you win, because I don't want to have to do this again with him. Let's see, what is this? You want to become good friends with him? Well, you just might end up doing that after you did this. You never know. Sparring does actually... There you go. You got him. I think that was it. Yep, we got him. Alright. And we just got ranked to 2. Alright, so that's not bad. Okay, no late fees. How shameful of me. Yes, it's true. Ho Sung Kim loaned me this artifact for a historical study I was conducting. Oh, it must be years ago now. Here, take it back. I should have done so years ago. Yeah. You would think so. Alright, so at least we got ourselves up to level 2, and I think that was only, what, three people that we fought? So 2 or 3? So that's not too bad. If it's only 3, then I'm okay with it. But, man, if it had to be more than that, it would get annoying fast. Like I said, you got to make it up to level 5, and once you hit level 5, it's not like you have to maintain it. It's just a one-time deal. You do it, and you're done. And I'm glad we've gotten at least this far on it, because once we get that other adventure that tells us we have to do it, it just can get very tedious. So you're just sitting there waiting, and you feel like you're wasting time, but you're not. You really aren't. And I may turn the martial arts, or not, sorry, the multi-tab on after a while. Alright, go ahead, see what we're getting. Where's our surprise? Descendants of the Guard. How kind of you yet again. My grandfather is a direct descendant of the first Emperor's Imperial Guardsmen. He knows the history of the great emperors. I know which one this is, okay. Their secrets and their treasures. He has sent me this key for you to use to investigate the tomb of the first Emperor. Go now. All right. Yeah. Now, okay. Where's the little symbol? It's probably. Oh, it's actually behind that. I can't see it. Okay, we're going, but let me tell you, if you watch my original World Adventures LP, I got stuck on this one. It was something that was so stupid, but it frustrated me to no end. And I lost actually. I think I actually thought I saved it and I didn't save it, and I ended up having to repeat it. It was so funny, but still, it's such a stupid little mistake. And so every time I play this one, I'm like, I never make that mistake. I always make a couple other ones because there's a trap that I spring it every single time, and I've just gotten to the point now where I'm like, all right, just go spring the trap and get it over with, and it's done. And yeah, I do that on a couple of them. Like, you're going to hit it, so just go ahead and just let it happen. I used to try to be very careful and not spring any traps. Now I'm like, sometimes it's easier to spring them, and then you can see it all. This one's up at the Terracotta Army, and you can actually get a lot of collectibles if you want to come up here. So if you're staying here, maybe you got a vacation house and you're trying to make money, the best thing to do is just head on over here to the Terracotta Army, go up the little pathway, and I mean, every type of collectible you can imagine is there. Wait a minute. I know that's not what I think it is. It's not. I'm just telling myself it's not. I thought it was Tiberium, but it might have been. I'd have been so happy if we could have gotten some, but if we don't, we don't. Anyway, you can come over here. You can do it. One thing I've done with my vacation home, I buy like the gem cutter machine and all that, and then I get all these little gems, and I just cut them while we're here, but I don't sell them until we go back to our home world. Then I put them on consignment, and it's so much easier. But you just have something to do, and my Sims are usually either a werewolf or an adventurer, somebody like that they can actually go through and find all this, and give them the gatherer trait. They do really well. This takes forever, but as you can see, you'll start seeing all these little rocks and everything all around here. There's just tons of them all the way up through here. So there you go. Lots of them that you can pick up if you need stuff. Now don't let him go all the way, because you don't want to go there, and yeah, there's all that kind of stuff. You want to stop right about here. Okay. And here's your little staircase that you want to go into. If you actually click the other thing, it'll take you up a little bit higher, and you don't want to go up there. Now this one, there's good and there's bad about this. I think we have to actually get started, and then we have to stop, and then we have to come back. So it's not like you finish the whole thing at one time. I believe if this is the one I'm thinking. So you actually just do a little bit. Now, is there anything in there? Nope. Okay, so we got a new staircase to open up, and I believe this is where we go down just to a certain point, and then we're stuck. And we'll get the message to say, come on back. There you go. The best thing is, just go ahead and turn around and go back at this point. Yeah, I know, there's stuff you could do right here, but you're going to get frustrated because you can't do anything. You're going to be stuck at a certain point, and you're going to go, well, gosh, if I had the key, I could go on. So you might as well go ahead, get the key, get what you need, and then come back with everything. So, yeah, it's a lot of back and forth, but if you know on the front end that you got to do this, that's fine. Once you have it, once you get this key, then you can actually finish this whole tomb, and you'll be fine. It's not that bad. It's really not a hard tomb to do. Let me speed him up because it's going to take him forever and a day. But it really isn't. It's not a bad tomb at all. It just takes some time. And I don't know, we definitely have the time to do it. I'm just hoping, well, energy-wise, I keep thinking he's going to have to go to bed, and he doesn't. Alright, monk's approval is key. Yes, grandfather worried you would not be able to fully explore the tomb of the first emperor. He sent me this key, which he believes unlocks another quarter of the tomb of the first emperor. Unfortunately, this key will not be unlocked without a monk's incantation read before it. Ask Abiyat-Sen to recite the incantation, and it should activate. Okay, well then let's go ask her to bless. And another one we're going to have to convince, I guess. But we can also do some sparring at the same time, so that's fine. Yeah, if you didn't have visa points, you'd be getting a ton of them right now, but we're good. We don't really need anything. So, they're breaking stuff at the base camp. Keep on breaking it. We're not coming over to fix it. You guys have to fix it yourselves, or just do without. Where do we got to go all the way up there? Okay, well, let's speed him up so we can get there. It's only 9 o'clock. Again, our dates go back. They actually start to pass pretty quickly. Let's see where we're at. We're on day 6. Woman, Stop her. Can you stop her? Get over here, lady. Oh, you horrible woman. You are going to do this to me? Don't do this. So she's going to have to go in, go to the bathroom. They do this every single time. I don't understand that. But go ahead, and you probably have to introduce or knock on the door. Then again, maybe not. Maybe she'll come out. Oh, no, she has to go to the bathroom. I can't blame her. I mean, she stands out of the mailbox all day long. You know, you do have to go to the bathroom. But it's kind of funny how they wait until you show up, and then they decide to go. So you would think that, you know, they've got plenty of time. They can do it anytime they want. But that's okay. Get over there and say something to her. Apparently he's not going to. Woman, is it that big of a deal? Come on. Oh, gosh. Alright, so at least she's actually free. Let's go ahead. Yeah, these houses are just shells, so you really don't see anything. You have to actually be very careful where you go. Alright, fine. The woman will not actually come out. Visit her house. She's right there. You can see her. I don't know where he is. See, I don't like these shells because it's hard. You actually have to be at the right angle to see anything. Let's see. I can't even go up. You just have to roll out, and that's why I don't like these houses. I don't. So I wouldn't want to buy one of these as a vacation home. I really wouldn't. It would be too annoying after a while. You couldn't do much with it. So, all right, where is she at? I can't see her. Oh, she's coming apparently. No telling where she is. Did she come out by the mailbox? No, maybe. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, there she is. I can see her feet. Alright, we'll go over there and talk to her, and let's just get this over with. She's probably not going to say yes. So, but, do we know her at all? Oh, yeah, we do know her. I know you're hungry, buddy. I know it. Are we good? There you go. Alright, let's go return. Actually, you know what? Let's go talk to this guy. We're going to talk to him, and then we're going to put him in our inventory, and then we'll go to return the keystone. That way you'll be okay, and I don't have to worry too much about you. Yeah, you're filthy. We need to get you taken care of, but, you'll take... let's see, where's our other dragon? The red dragon will take care of the hygiene, and that would be Pyro. Alright, so you go ahead and talk to Pyro real quick. Let's see. Talk to him. And that should take care of us. Put the dragon down. Put him away. Alright, go ahead and get this next one out. We'll at least get this out of the way. And I don't know if it does the bladder too. I don't remember who does bladder. But this one will take care of hygiene. Does he do bladder? No, he does fun. Okay, you should have been doing more than that for hygiene. I thought it filled it up. And it does. Okay, so you're fine. And somebody does the bladder. It may be the green one. I think the green one does the bladder. Did he bring the green one? I don't think he did. He brought the purple. Okay. Alright, buddy. Yeah, you did bring him. Okay, go ahead and talk to him about gardening. Why not? We might as well just get the whole thing done. And then put him in the inventory. And let's see, does that do anything for you? No. Maybe, yes. I don't know. Kill me. Absolutely kill me. Who does bladder? It must be one of... I thought it was... I really thought it was the red one. Maybe it is the purple. Whatever. Just... No, he's fine. He's actually getting a little bit more. Put him away and let's go turn this thing in. There's no bathroom. I don't think there's a bathroom in that tomb. I don't think there is. There is a mummy there. I'll give you that. So we could be... In fact, this is where in my personal game, I believe it's in this tomb that... No, it wasn't. It was in the dragon one. That's where my personal game, Brandon got cursed by the mummy, and I laughed so hard. I was like, I have not been cursed by the mummy in so long, and I tried so hard to get cursed by the mummy in the World Adventures one, but Kevin Marshall was so skilled up in athletics and everything else. It's like there was no way he wasn't going to get cursed. So Harrison might, because he's only halfway up on both, and he's not that far up in martial arts. So we could. It would be kind of fun to have him get cursed. We would have to take an unexpected trip over to Egypt to take care of it, but it'd be worth it. Just to kind of see it, because it'll be something different that I didn't get to do in the other World Adventures LP. So if he does, great. Alright, the First Emperor's Secret Rooms. You are most efficient at every task put before you. Now that the key is activated, I believe you can once again enter the tomb of the First Emperor. I have spoken to Grandfather. He would like you to enter the final chambers of the tomb of the First Emperor and retrieve the family's ancient spear. Return that to me, and my family will reward you with great riches. It better be great. That's all I gotta say. Better be good. Alright, see, now we got the full bladder and everything. Alright, fine. Yeah, the green one takes care of potty breaks. Okay, gotcha. Potty breaks and food. But yeah, you definitely have plenty of energy. You got everything you need. I'm going to speed you up because I know it's going to take forever. Now, one thing I have noticed, if you guys have watched, I believe this is episodes from last night, my game was like every 2 feet and stop. Every 2 feet, or every 2 seconds and just stop for a minute and freeze. I haven't been seeing that at all. not at all. So I think a whole reset of, or not a reset, but a reboot of the computer was really all it needed. At least so far. Don't take him out. Gosh. Alright, put him back. Do not drop him on the ground. He'll probably drop him on the ground. I gotta start over. Alright, fine. Fine, do what you gotta do. What are you gonna just play with him? Alright. Put him back in your inventory and let's move on. See, you gotta move quickly on this guy. Oh, he's not gonna do it. He's gonna drop him on the ground. No, he didn't. Alright. He was getting ready to get me very upset. Not that I really get that upset. I say it sometimes. I really don't. I just laugh at him. Alright, so let's see. No. Alright, go ahead and go down here. Now, there are traps in this room, so you do have to be careful when you come in here. And, you know, the first thing you want to do is just run right over there and go to that, that nice little chest right there. But if you see right here, you will not make it. So you might as well go ahead and inspect this thing real quick. Now, there is a way to actually spring these traps. Oh, wait, there was one thing I needed to go do, and I didn't do it. I didn't read this. Because remember, in World Adventures, you're supposed to read these things at all times. Because they'll give you some kind of a hint as to what you're supposed to do. Oh, wait. Is this the one? No, this isn't the one. There's another one that's coming up that, yeah... I like it, but it's got a couple of sections that I just can't stand. Alright, go ahead and just disarm this thing. It's a dart trap. Yeah, that one's not a good one because that puts you to sleep for just a little while. Okay, go ahead and do this. And there's not just that one. There's like 4 of them. So you got a bunch of traps all over here. So you just got to wait until you actually find where it turns. And don't go over it. Okay. Alright, so go ahead and read this thing. Let's see what it tells us. It says, quiet your voice in the presence of the First Emperor. It is from here that he rules the empire. Oh, you're gonna set it off. No, you didn't. I was scared. Now, you didn't have to. He could actually go across that now and open it. But because you never know when you actually start moving around if he's going to pass over it, since I know it's there, I just go ahead and I just get rid of them. Just disarm them, have them out of the way. That way you don't ever have to worry about them. There's only 4 in this room. So I'm going to send him over to do this one in just a minute, which is right here. And he should be fine. Now I'm looking. He didn't get any kind of wishes right here, so we're okay. But that's alright. Finish that thing up and we are good to go. I think he did that so many of these and he can actually do these faster or have a better chance at succeeding when he tries to disarm. I can't really remember for sure if we got that many of them done. But yeah, this one is one of those ones that you just kind of have to take your time, get this part done. There's a few other places in this tomb that you're going to do some of the same things. There's one room that's just annoying. It really is. Alright, go ahead and disarm. And then the last thing we're going to do is come right over here and, let's see, do it again. And then once I've got that done, I feel pretty good about it. We have to actually go move that thing, but we gotta get what's in the chest, and then we can go get started on the rest of the tomb. Alright, I will speed him up on this next one because I forgot it takes him forever. Alright, go ahead and let's go ahead and disarm that thing. Go ahead and get through that. Alright, let's open that chest and open that one. You should be good. And gold coins. All that for some lovely gold coins. Gold coins that we don't really need. At least I don't think we do. I have no idea how many we got. Oh, 5,000. We're okay. I know that we could actually use. Alright, you're going to go ahead and push this thing as far as you can. You're going to notice we got two little areas over here, two little hallways. We can't get to this, but we will be able to in just a minute. So it's just going to take a second, and then we'll find a way to get over there. Doesn't take long. Alright, get it over in that thing, and then we can go ahead and do this. I always unlock this part first, just because it's one of the easiest ones. There's not a whole lot to it. It's not like it's really going to get you that much. But see, if you had not cleared those traps, he would have gone right past that or right over it, and he would have set it off. So I tend to just go ahead and do it now and get it out of the way. Now this is going to actually give us a way into the next one, which I believe is the staircase. Go ahead and use these stairs, see what we can get. Not that one. I'm sorry, this staircase. Hello. Alright, let's go ahead and go up these stairs. Yeah, you go ahead and go up here, and we'll get whatever we need out of this one. Don't think it's a whole lot except for the gold coins. Let's go collect them and then step on your stairs. Or not stairs, you step on your foot pad. Or foot switch, floor switch. I don't know. I can't tell you. Anyway. Yeah, this is just tedious going back and forth. It's not that bad. There's no real danger on this one. Not until you get into the next rooms. And then it's really not until you get down underneath. Until you start getting into the mummy part. Alright, so what he did is actually unlocked something downstairs, I believe. I don't think he did much else over here. Okay, we got this one over here to go do. Get over there, buddy. And I'm going to check the walls. I don't think there is. I've done this a million times. I don't remember anything being back here, but we should be good. And we'll get one last staircase, and then we can go up here, and we'll be finished with the first part of the room. And this is the part of the tomb that you could actually do before you go back and get the keystone. But like I said, since you're going to have to go back and forth and do all that, I figured just go do it in the beginning, get it over with, and then you can come back and do the whole tomb at one time. And there's nothing over here to get, so unfortunately we can't get anything. Alright, so not really sure what we get from that, to be perfectly honest with you. But he should be able to come through this thing. He should be able to remember how to get there. So I'm going to have him go ahead and just speed his way all the way over. Okay, now to get over here, let me make sure there's nothing in our way. Alright, I don't think there is. We do want to read these things before we go, and I believe they're the same on either side. So before he actually opens the door, we'll read it. See if he has everything he needs. Okay, we can go in if we're ready, but let's see what he says. The first emperor always said the path of the righteous was paved in jade, and it should be the same over here. And you definitely want to make sure you know that. If you didn't know that, you'd be in trouble. Okay, you really would. Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. It said something different. What did it say? I didn't see it. Tread lightly into the tomb of the first emperor. Even now he guards what is his and protects his people. Alright, so yeah, you want to make sure you read both, because if you went to that one first, you wouldn't know about the jade. And this is where I got stuck in my First World Adventures LP, because I did something I should not have done. I forgot to do something, and it's okay. So first thing I do here is I open this tomb, or open this chest, and we're going to unlock a door, which is right here. And there's also this one over here, but this is a room that's tedious. This is a room that's just comical. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to have him come over here, and I'm going to set these traps off. I'm not going to even pretend. I'm going to completely destroy it. Hang on. I'm going to set off. There are tons of traps. You don't see them. They're here. And I can never get around them. So I'm going to have him try. Let's see. Can he do this? If he tries to inspect this wall, will he actually do it? I don't know if he will or not. Let's see. There he goes. And now he's just gonna do every single one of them, because he's gonna run into the other one. Oh no, he's not. Okay, he's gonna do it. Okay. All right, fine. Now he's got to go over here and fall down. Normally he goes over here and he sets this one off, and then he sets this one off, and it's like, it's just comical. All right, you go over here. Can you disarm this thing or attempt to cross it? Let's attempt to cross. Yeah, I know my timer's up. See if you can do it. I always do this. It frustrates me. Alright, so we got through that one. Let's see if we can get through this one. Alright, go over here and inspect this one. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get it. I don't know. I doubt it, but I try. I get to this point, I just start shaking my head going, I can't help it. I do the same thing every time. And you're going to find there's all these traps over here. There are traps everywhere in this room. So it's very difficult to get to. Okay, now the only thing you can do is try to disarm, because you can't get across it. And I'm hoping he can do it. I know we should be getting that wish. So we're going to go ahead and lock that in. And you can't do it. So, can he come over here and do this one? Now that he actually has exposed it, I think it's okay. And it should actually unlock some of these. But I always set off at least one. I can't help it. There you go. Now, if you'll notice, the darts are all going, and you're like, well, how in the world is he going to get around that? Don't worry. Just hit it. He knows how to get around it. He just walks right on the edge. It's the funniest thing. It's like, that's not really what you should be doing. Alright, well guys, what I'm going to do is go ahead and wrap the episode up here, because I think this is a pretty good stopping point as we make our way further into this tomb. This is where it actually gets pretty interesting, and I really like this part, so I want to actually be able to come in and finish it up. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm really enjoying having fun with this World Adventures LP, and I love that I've got Dragon Valley back. I was kind of sad. I'll be honest with you, I was very sad that I actually at one time thought I had lost it for good, but I'm glad it's back, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching and following along with me. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.